And there we go guys, just on qualifying round 4. Doing alright and then shot come off. Took a bit of time getting it back on, but yeah, it's kind of put me on the back foot. So now we're going into the finals. I've changed to yellows. So it's going to take a bit of adjustment. We kind of got nothing to lose, boys. So yeah, final. See where we place.
And here we go guys, thanks for tuning in to my latest racing video. Please drop us a like and subscribe, all that good stuff really helps the channel, pushes the content out there. The small RC channel bringing you weekly races from around the northwest. So today we're racing at Southport Radio Control Car Club round 1 of the Outdoor Championship. This is the F final, last race of the day. I must admit I felt a bit anxious before going into this final, having such bad luck in some of the qualifying heats. Kind of felt like everything kind of like depended on this, so I had to do well. Maybe I made a few too many errors, but overall we get a good result. So let's jump straight into it and see how we do up against some decent drivers in this final. So it's going to be a bit do or die. Let's see who we're racing against. So we've got Paul Smith on pole, Tommy 2nd, me 3rd, Chris 4th, Chris number 2 5th, Jacob 6th, Pete 7th, Freddie in 8th, Graham in 9th, Andrew in 10th. Raced against Tommy quite a few times. Paul Smith is a bit of a pocket rocket. Paul Smith's thing is he never buys tyres. He always uses old tyres from other people. So it's surprising just how well he does. Pete Kirk we've raced against a few times as well. A couple of juniors in this race, so hopefully we'll have a good one. So here we go guys. Car on the right, 3rd back from the front. Hopefully we have a good one. It's a bit do or die when you're starting at the front. Mistakes can be very costly. Sometimes better to start at the back. So off we go into the first corner. Everyone gets clean the way. I push my way past Tommy a little bit there. A bit slow through that diagonal bit. Oh, get it wrong. Get some air. Drop a position. Round to the tabletop. Bit close to Tommy. Give it a bit too much guns. Get it a bit too much speed off the jump. I go right up the back of him. Lose a few places, but hopefully there's enough time to make up some positions. So go off we go. Lap 1 is a 32.91. That red car is very pushing his way through. Looks like he's overturned. Spin out a bit on the cobblestones. Still getting it wrong in that corner. Round we go. Car spins out. Nearly collide with him. Get me line wrong. Oh,
7-second lead.
A bit of a collision. Both of us end up going off. Red car's on my tail. See if we can get this car that's in front fighting for position now. He crashes out. Gives me the position. That's Jacob in front with the green car. See if I can close him down. Lucky there. Over the tabletop. Bit do or die. Closing the gap with this tricky section. See if we can get past. Lap 3 is a 25.45. Fastest lap of the race so far for me. Jacob gets it a bit wrong. Crashes out. Got this red car. I'm not sure if I'm lapping him, but he's a quick driver. I think that's Tommy in front. Don't have another coming together. I'm going to take my time. Gets it a bit wrong on the tabletop. Close the gap. Take a bit of care over the jump this time. Round we go. Lap 4 is a 26.30. So here we go. Oh, I get my line wrong.
5, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10, 9, 7, 4.
So we're currently in 4th.
Still in the lead. Chris Pat closing.
Got to try and keep this position.
5.5 seconds. Down from 7.
Andy doing an awesome job on the commentating.
Followed by Paul, Fulton and Jake Lowry.
Oh, get me line wrong. Gonna lose a lot of the time there. Jake manages to get back past. So lap 5 is a 36.28. Slowest lap of the race. Jacob gets it wrong. I'm right on his tail. Undercut him through the cobblestones. Can't see the car. Marshall's in the way.
Oh, sorry, Paul. Was that you?
That's Paul lapping. Like I say, Paul's a very quick driver. That was a bad section of the race. Hopefully we've got enough time to recover. Me and Jacob there fighting for position. The green car. Just got to try and keep him behind now. Oh, tussles everywhere. Oh, it's all a bit mad. Lap 6 is a 34-31. Need to get some clean track around me. Give us some beans up diagonal part of the track. Car crashes out. Luckily I get past. And we go tabletop. Got to be careful. Don't want to throw it away. And we go. This is what racing's all about. Edgy of seat stuff. Lap 7 is a 26.83. And we go. Hopefully things will settle down a bit now. That's Tommy. 2 cars in front. Car in front of me. I'm not sure if I'm lapping him, but he crashes out. Oh, lucky on the tabletop.
Over the line
for his 9th
lap.
The running order.
Lap 8 is a 27.94.
1, 5, 2, 9, 3, 6, 8, 10, 4, 7.
So we're still holding on to that 4th position.
Tommy's still holding on to 3rd.
Over the tabletop. Whoa, lucky there. Pushing me luck with this tabletop. Car crashes out. I managed to get through.
We've got Paul Smith from Chris and Tommy.
Lap 9 is a 26.79. That's a lapping car coming through very quickly. Someone's unhappy with a marshal. And we go tabletop. Nice transition.
Yes, he does.
I think this car's lapping me, should really let him through.
Still followed by 5th.
It's hard to know who's who when you're racing. Lap 10 is a 28.29. Car's overturned, both get through.
8.
Might have clipped the back end of me there.
10.
Not giving up this 4th spot. Let's see if the tabletop, yeah, treats me well.
2, 6, 1.
Round we go. And there we go, lap 11, 26.15. So the most laps I've got all weekend. Decent race. So Paul Smith won it with 12 laps and the fastest lap of 25.18. Chris was second with 12 laps and the fastest lap of 25.10. Tommy was third with 11 laps and the fastest lap of 26.94. I was fourth with the fast 11 laps and the fastest lap of 25.45. Graham was fifth with 11 laps and the fastest lap of 25.17. Freddie was 6th with 10 laps and the fastest lap of 26.97. Jacob was 7th with 10 laps and the fastest lap of 26.81. Chris was 8th with 10 laps and the fastest lap of 27.05. Andrew was 9th with 9 laps and the fastest lap of 29.63. And Pete was 10th with 8 laps and the fastest lap of 29.12. Gotta admit, guys, that was a very tense race. A lot going on in that race. So yeah, lap times. First one was a slow one. Lap 2 was well, no, lap 2 was awful. Lap 3 we got up to speed. Lap 4 was good. Lap 5 was a bad one. Lap 6 was a bad one. Lap 7 we kind of a little bit getting back on the pace. Nearly a couple of seconds off our fastest lap. Lap 8 was slow. Yeah, last quarter of the race wasn't great. But there, from lap 3 to lap 4 we have a good sector. And lap 7 through to lap 9, maybe lap 10, no, lap 7 through to lap 9 we had a decent part of the race. So yeah, gotta be happy with that. After a stressful weekend, it was nice to get a decent result in the final. So yeah, overall Chris won it, Andy Wood 2nd, Kevin Hodgkinson 3rd, Pete Hastings joint 4th with Dave Scouse, Tony Parr was 6th, Chris Long 7th, James Burgess 8th, Colin Kershaw and Mark Redmond joint 9th, and Philip Swinton in 11th. If you see a name, please drop us a like. Any support for this channel really helps. A lot of good races here, a lot of Southport locals. Got Will there in 27th, very good driver. Andy Hall in 35th place, well, joint 35th with Andrew. And there we go. There's me, joint 53rd with Chris. Yeah, I'm happy with that. glad to get this weekend finished after having such bad luck. But as always, thanks very much for tuning in. I shall see you in the next one. Oh yeah.